Hold up. I'ma get back in. Hold up. How you doing, folks? Back again with more Madden. Trying to get my win. As you see in my 2K video, I lost by 3. Kawhi Leonard couldn't pull off the 3-point shot, so too bad for that, but it was a good game. I would try to redeem myself with the Cowboys like I've said in one of my previous videos, but if it don't lag,
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL.
Alright, my Cowboys versus his 49ers. Let's see how this turns out.
Trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Cowboys going up against the 49ers. With that, let's get out west to Santa Clara, where we say hello to Brandon
I'm receiving.
and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers.
Alright, 19 yards. Let's use this play right here.
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Tackle made by Antoine LaFleur. Des Bryant is certainly one of the go-to guys, if not the go-to guy for this offensive unit.
One of the most talked about players in the league, as well as one of the most productive receivers. He attacks the football downfield.
Second down following the run. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 30.
Good run, Elliott. Good run.
And now for Elliott, Charles, against Green Bay, 125 yards on the ground. Became the first Cowboy rookie to rush for over 100 in a playoff game since Dwayne Thomas way back in 1970.
Another significant record added to what Ezekiel Elliott did in 2016. And just look at it this way. Everyone who watches NFL football pays lip service to the idea that the running game is important. I think Ezekiel Elliott really brought it back into focus in this season.
And he finished just 178 yards shy of
Alright,
Eric Dickerson's rookie record. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And the hit jarred it loose.
Dang.
It's incomplete. He was looking for Williams that time. And that takes us from second to third down. Uh-oh, Charles, now you get to talk about your old spot, the secondary. Very key here in this one.
Yeah, you have to cut me off because, you know, I'll talk about them all game long. Love to see those guys
K,
match
once
up
again.
and challenge the best
3rd and
wide
11.
receivers.
I didn't even realize he was
Third
just
and 11,
freaking.
5
Alright,
in
never
the secondary now.
Nickel look.
It's all good. It's all
On third
good.
down, it's Prescott.
It's all
He's
good.
got a man. It's Williams.
It's all good.
And he'll
First
be
down.
taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they
Cowboys,
did.
I ain't gonna play no games no more.
If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things
great.
up
It's all
underneath.
good.
A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
Beasley. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to
Come on, man. Hold on to it. That's what's up.
Albeit in a losing effort, Dez was good against the Packers.
Most, man, really? Out of all people?
Touchdowns as well.
I think it served as a reminder about who Dez.
Well, that's you, man. I don't see. He ain't gonna pull that. He ain't gonna pull that crap if I was there.
Prescott, the way the offense
it seemed like
shifted
when
to
I'm
revolve around
gone,
Ezekiel
he
Elliott.
want to act like
But
he
when
Big
they needed
Shot.
to ring that
When
bell,
me,
when it was
I
time
wasn't
throw
even
the ball
trying to be
towards the
Big
end
Shot.
zone,
I just did a
Des
stupid
Bryant was
thing.
there, some of the strongest hands
But
in the
I see
league.
how he want to do.
A first down throw for Prescott. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. First down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The first down screen pass, good for 5. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
All right. Bet. That's a bet.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And you think of all the years, speaking of Witten, that he's been around, but that touchdown catch he had against the Packers in the playoffs this year, that was his first postseason career TD.
Come on. That's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true. Where did you get that stat?
Now, that's not as much his fault as their lack of postseason appearances, but it was his first.
That's for real? That's legit?
That is legit.
Hard to believe.
Still, this is a guy that hasn't missed a game since his rookie season in 2003.
And I don't think he's going to miss a game in 2017 either. I think he's energized and wants to come back and chase the ring.
Cole Beasley, the intended target. And fourth down coming up.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic, maybe in the back of his...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh, my God.
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I know coaches always tell us that they make decisions about these types of plays, this type of a fake, earlier in the week to take the emotion out of the deal. I don't know that that was really true here. This one felt like all of a sudden, hey, I have a feeling about let's go ahead and get it, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, I know one thing. They wish they had it back.
Yeah, they certainly do, but the buck stops with the head coach on that one. He has to green light that attempt.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat.
Don't throw the ball out of bounds, bro. What you doing?
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Kaepernick will try again on second down. Complete to Quentin.
Oh, my God. Where's the
He
defense?
gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Oh, wrong play, wrong
like
play.
to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out.
And K, you could tell Patrick to fight that dude. Or Sam. Because Sam got you until I come back. You know that.
Cap gives to the tailback high. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Partner, I like Carlos Hyde coming out of Ohio State because I like the way that he would run inside and bodies would just scatter when he got through there. A very strong, aggressive runner inside.
Finished just shy of 1,000 with 988. If you're a back, how much does that hurt?
What's up with defense?
The official score at home and say, you can find 12 more yards for me somewhere. Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Terrell McClain in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. Here's Kaepernick. Throwing to his running
oh my
back.
God.
He's got him complete.
Oh my God.
17 yards
How?
on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
First down, a run with Hyde. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4 to bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to run
coming back in
still a good first down run.
shoot,
That's what
it's gonna be 20. It's gonna be 25 days.
3 to 4 yards on first down.
That's the least we gotta stay.
Well
so
for the rest of the drive.
that'll be February something. It's fun up there though.
They run it again with Hyde. And this carry now is
Micaiah
productive.
coming
He
too.
started
Ow,
up
man.
at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there.
Stress
Now it'll
level
be
is
third
high.
down. And a couple of big boys up front defensively, and in that 4-3, those D tackles so vital.
Extremely vital. I love how you describe that, because if they control things up front, often it's over the guard. Sometimes they slide and make it over the center. It's really hard to get a play started then, because a lot of teams want to start inside out running the football. But against a good 4-3, you may not find any space. But on that play, there was 0 space.
Bro,
no gain.
how?
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue
Yeah, I thought it
to
was
drive,
22,
which is
but
demoralizing for the guys on the
things have
defense side of the
changed.
ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the
It's
sidelines.
gonna be all right.
While this one continues
I'ma be there.
downfield.
And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half
As long
number
as I
1.
keep kissing their butt and doing good,
In a really
I get
long
out.
drive here, and it goes on and on.
No, I can't be good for that freaking long.
On first down, Kaepernick. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he
This
does
dude
reach
lucky.
the 5.
They gave up the
I am not even
completion there,
playing
but this
for
is what
real.
zone defenses count on.
Just thinking about
Catching the
Westbrook
ball
right now.
and not much run after the catch.
Me.
Kaepernick going to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Yeah.
It'll be second down.
Boy, if that
Pass for
happened,
negative
boy, we
yardage,
never gonna
obviously
get out of
no
there.
good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
I'm only chuckling because I remember one of my coaches talking about Yeah, well, if you need two, you better get two. If you only
Bro,
get
if you
one,
can't score this
that's
touchdown, you
not successful
freaking
play,
suck.
and that's what they got.
Yeah, tried to sneak for two. We know that can be tough. It showed tough there. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And they'll try and burn, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
That's all good. It's all good.
Colin Kaepernick.
Took you long enough to score, but this time it ain't gonna take me a long
And the
time.
Niners are able to cash in for 6. No, he missed the PAT.
Dang, you trash. You
No
missed the
good on
doggone
extra
field goal.
point, so a letdown there.
Alright,
And
I'm
this
done
will
playing
stay a
games with you.
ball game.
I'm gonna play for real now.
Now it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Happy because you got
This is
6
fielded
points.
A couple yards deep. And he'll get it
Oh,
up
shoot, I
past
see
the
what you
20 to the
did.
22-yard
Waste
line.
freaking time.
Now
That's
the
what you
Cowboys
did.
offense heads back onto the
Wow.
field. And with
Waste time.
quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete with a clock
Dang,
showing
man, stay
18
bounds.
seconds now to go. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And Beasley with it over the middle. 11 yards for number 11. So on that play, defense now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. First down, Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Oh.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
I'm not even focused right now.
And we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Pissed off because I'm not at Westbrook. Also pissed off because somebody think they big shot. Dang.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up.
Why you gotta walk with her?
Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And while we have a breather here, you and I were talking off air about the blue chip quarterbacks remaining in the NFL playoffs.
Why you gotta walk with her?
Roethlisberger, Rodgers.
Nobody said you gotta walk with her.
Only one of those without a ring.
How about that? And that's a heck of a collection. And the one without a ring, likely to be the 2016 MVP of the NFL. So blue chip indeed.
And Brady 4 rings, Roethlisberger 2, Rodgers 1. We'll see. Can Ryan get that first?
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not
What is
just
this
end of the
buzz?
half
How in the
situations that you
world?
worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Kaepernick, and that's off the mark, incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
They go screen pass to Hyde. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
And why does she care so much? Why does Kaya care so much? Why does Kaya care so much? I'm gonna have to tell her that. She cares a lot. If she claims she don't care, but
everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though,
something smells fishy around there.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And how about this, a fake? But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Orlando Scandrick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
Boy, these females these days got some, they don't know what they want to do. It's freaking weird.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I don't know what they want to do.
A loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just hearing her name make me want to freaking throw up.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside.
Man, just hearing her name make me want to throw up.
Play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Now Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle.
You used to, though.
And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out Central Casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands,
the speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator.
Come on, man.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, that was a long time ago. Now I don't even care. Like, I forgot. And
2nd down, Prescott, and he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be what he wishes he had.
I don't do that.
Incomplete in the end zone.
Screw that.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. A big-time drop.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. This is a direct snap to Elliott. Now Dunbar. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards puts him right on the doorstep, but now it'll be 4th and goal.
Another stop on 3rd down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They come out here in the I. on the sneak, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
Hey, dude, I told you I was going to score, so, I mean, yeah. Better stop letting your guard down just because you got a 6 points.
Touchdown. Chris Davis on the return. They'll bring it back to the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception.
Wait, who won't you?
More cautious when you start that next drive.
I'm lost right now.
Just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
Well, if you go out with her, boy, I ain't talking to you no more. Because I officially gave up that crap. I can't believe I sat up there and said that mess, whatever I had said when I was under that stuff. Boy,
spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
To throw is Kaepernick. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Oh, Kyle. Oh, yeah. She knows she do, but she using having a boyfriend as an excuse. That's what. Boy, I'm telling you. Dang, that can have her. Probably you dang that can.
They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Oh, the ball comes out.
Yo, boy, put that ball down. You ain't ready. You don't want it. You don't want it, boy. You do not want it.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense.
Oh, wow.
But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the
are
ground, make him think a little bit.
You really
hopefully
are
knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And McDonald here over the middle.
Thank you for the ball.
Here, but it doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over.
You tried, but you're going to have to work a little harder.
Deficit decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here.
I know.
If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
You are one person I know who do not stop trying. Oh, boy. You remind me of myself when I was younger. That don't make no sense.
Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger
That don't make no sense.
Often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker,
it's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror.
Then dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Prescott now on second down. And this is caught.
Touchdown, son. Where you at? You might as well quit the game because you ain't going to score no more. I'm back in the zone now, so. Oh, shoot.
As a former DB, you'd like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
Boy, I can't wait till I get back, boy. Ooh.
And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to have really good starting field position. That's taken up close to the 40. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
Gonna stop.
Come back out and start over and rebuild that
Never
confidence.
Gonna stop.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
3rd and 2, and they go quarterback sneak. I know they got it.
Bro, you are one scary dude that I'm playing, bro. You don't like to throw the ball deep or nothing. Trash.
The same thing because, sneak, you only think inches, a foot, maybe 2 full yards. That's tough to get done.
Yeah, normally
you are so trash.
That's quarterback draw, not quarterback sneak.
Now this time, Kaepernick will throw.
Oh, you lucky I missed that.
Able to get away.
What?
Keep the legs churning.
A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he's going to get this
here.
Inside the 30. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize he was in the 4th quarter.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Wow.
And back to the ground, high. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole
Oh, yeah, I did that, I did that chocolate stuff last year. I was the first one to turn my stuff in. I stay everybody like chocolate.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman, certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Back to throw. He dumps it to Hyde. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
And we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
What you doing? Still.
So they're operating in the red zone. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. He'll look to throw.
Wow, this thing broke the tap.
So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1.
Wow,
that extra point is not a gimme.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Kaepernick looking to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time.
Man, see, that don't count because I wasn't in my right state of mind.
No matter what,
but on me, everybody know I don't.
Now, It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside.
These niggas got the ball. Everybody know I don't.
A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. They'll look to throw. Out to the flat for Hyde. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Shift together here from the D-line. He's back to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and it's 3rd and short. Back to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles.
Yeah, boy, I'm still in the lead, man. Still in the lead. Can't handle this. Heck wrong with you? Boy, you must be out your mind.
Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at
I might just let the time run out after this play.
And that should be
It'll be all crap.
Chicken scratch, not at all.
Call timeout.
Play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
He's going to loft one. Deep left side.
Give me that ball, man! You don't want it? You don't want it. Boy, you don't want it. I told you, the game is over.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
The game is over.
They missed one earlier, remember, but this time
you don't want it, man. I'm going to kick the little onside kick. Stupid.
And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number improve.
Gang, boy, sit that mess down.
So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some
all the YouTubers that's out there watching, even though I know it's only one person. I have took a dub finally, and I think I'll be putting 2K back in because I need to redeem myself in that, and I'll be sending other gameplays and all that crap throughout the day because I will be on all night. If only my sister would be on playing with me, but no, she want to do some crazy crap, and then she want to get on me when I do some stuff. But anyway, have a good day, folks.